This is a list of the most disappointing books I've ever read in my life. You'll notice the stack is pretty small. I'm usually pretty good at discerning whether or not I will like a book before I read it, but you'll also notice that most of these books are part of a series, which in my opinion makes them even more devastating and disappointing. So let's talk about it. Starting off with the worst book I read in 2024, Reckless by Lauren Roberts. This one really hurt and cut me to my core because I was obsessed with Powerless, but this book ended up being a huge letdown. It was so bad that I canceled all of my special edition pre-orders that I had for it because literally nothing happened in this book. It was significantly shorter than Powerless. It had none of the tension. The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. This is another one that cut me to my core. The first two books in the series were like the air I breathed, my bread and butter. Overall, like the way the story wrapped up wasn't necessarily horrible, but there were way too many Apollo chapters in this, and just overall, the book did not flow the same way as the first two books. This was another one I was hyped for months, and it truly broke my heart. Oh, once Upon a Broken Heart, A Crown of Gilded Bones, and every From Blood and Ash book that came after it. I've gone through the 7 stages of grief with this series and have landed on acceptance. I wish the story hadn't dragged. I wish Poppy wasn't so annoying. I wish it was going somewhere. I wish there weren't 600 books with all the same title. The first book was like chef's kiss, so good. Even the second one was pretty good, but this book and everything after, it just wasn't giving. I saved the worst for last. Quite possibly the biggest upset and devastation of my life is this book right here. This is House of Flame and Shadow by Sarah J Maas. I wasn't mad that this book wasn't an epic ACOTAR Crescent City crossover. That whole thing aside, the book just wasn't good. Why was 90% of this book in caves? This is another one that just makes me sick to my stomach because I absolutely loved Crescent City 1. I liked Crescent City 2, and it could have been amazing. It could have been an epic conclusion with tension and high stakes, but it just wasn't. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of these, and let's just hope and pray that we never have to be let down or devastated by a book again.